Hey everyone, Lensmanos here, and welcome to I don't know, it will go with the first look, or it could even be an episode 1 of Before We Leave. So Before We Leave was released on the 14th of May 2021 to Steam. It's developed by Balancing Monkey Games and published by Team 17. It is a non-violent city builder. So we're gonna hit new game here, and I'll turn the tutorial on, and let's just hit new. So yeah, it's a strategy game, but being non-violent, you don't have to worry about warring factions or any of that sort of stuff. It really is just a settlements, simulator, so to speak. Let's see how we go. As you can see here, in bygone times, humanity descended into bunkers to escape a galactic disaster. Only centuries later, when the cause of the calamity was forgotten, did humanity emerge. Having lost all but remnants of their past history and knowledge, they begin once again on a planet born anew. Right, it's finally time. After so long, your peeps have emerged from their underground shelter and are on the surface again. Hold down the right mouse button to move around your new home and zoom in and out with the mouse scroll wheel. So, right mouse, scroll in and out. Okay, let's get your peeps settled in by building some roads and paths. All buildings must be placed next to an existing road. Once you're done with building, you can right click to cancel the building you have selected. Alright, so we've got a few things around here. Ancient technology, which is just a pile of garbage, I guess. Alright, so we want to build a bit of a road, because we need to be able to put things on it. Let's just have a bit of a look around. Right. So I've only ever played through a little bit of the tutorial. Not much else other than that. So let's build a road out this way. And maybe one out there, I think. We must take let's take stone to do it. We can maybe destroy this later. Let's construct some huts. 1, 2, 3. Guys are going to get in there and build them. We just need some wood. I guess we've got some materials in here. The wood, the stone, and 47 people are inside, but they won't come up until they've got somewhere to live. Great. While the shelter slowly produces food and water, you'll need more and fast. So this will produce one, pretty much. Very slowly it'll produce food. So let's see, it wants us to construct 2 potato fields. So there, I guess. And then a well. Now, when you put things down, it actually tells you that if you put things too close to other things, it will actually get a penalty. So if we build this too close to a house, it will slow down to 90% of speed, and if you put it next to accommodation, it's 80%. Put it next to a cow or sheep farm, it's down to 60. And if it's in any pollution, which is put off by machines, then it'll go down even further. Alright, so we are producing potatoes, which is cool. Bit of food coming in. Right, so I was very lucky to be given a key for this game, so I'd just like to thank the devs and the publishing team for a key my way. Hopefully my video does the game justice. Now you'll need to build a woodcutter to get wood for your buildings. Place it near some trees to get wood faster. I'll place it here. There we go. The tutorial has got a few things locked at the moment. The speed controls are all locked, and I've only, this has only just popped up, and we can only start seeing bits and pieces. All right. Excuse me. Now your peeps need help relearning the ways of their ancestors to survive. Build an explorer's hut to gather items from heaps of ancient technology. Build a library to help them learn and remember. So we build an explorer's hut and a library. Let's build it here. Oh, you've run out of stone after building the well, and now the library needs more. Let's fix that. Use the demolish tool to break up some boulders into usable stone. Select the demolish tool and click the boulders you want to remove. Demolishing boulders is hard work, so you'll have to wait while your peeps get the job done. So you can either click here, like that, or you can actually select it and then there's a little button here to demolish it. And they don't need roads to get to those things. Great, that's got you the stone you need. You can also demolish forests that are in your way, but unlike trees that woodcutters cut down, forests that you demolish won't grow back. Try to demolish as few as you can to make space for building. So I guess the idea here is eventually we'll need to build a road probably around here somewhere. So we will need to take out some of these forests. And potentially, if we go this way as well, to get like this. Alright, so we've made wood. We need to wait for this to finish. You can see the little guys will come in here and they'll pick it up. There's 23 green technology here, which is rubbish. Piles of junk. And take it in here and they actually convert it into oh no, I clicked on the guy. They convert it into science. Alright, now that your village is set up, it's time to think about a bigger goal. Exploring the world on a ship. You're going to need more tools to build your ship, amongst other things. There's an ancient metal device nearby that, according to legend, can turn one thing into another. Perhaps it can help. So that's this thing. Turns 15 wood into 5 tools. That wants us to click that. And then a worker will come over and do their thing. Put some roads this way. I will demolish a couple of them. And we're going to need a road like here eventually, because here's our boat. We do need to repair this guy. Great. Tools, use a transmogrifier, which is what we're doing. We've got our speed controls back, so they're up now. So I can speed the game up slightly. This is going to run out very shortly, and then hopefully they will... I don't know if they'll walk around to get to these, or whether I need to put a road to it. Put some all the way out there, some here. That seems to be it. It's time to hit the books. Now that your peeps have access to that library you just built, they'll need to research how to gather stone and other minerals. They can't repair the ship without them. First, you should check out the game speed controls, which is what I've just done before. It's sped it up slightly. Cool. Stone is an important resource and needs to be mined from the mountains up on top of the high ground. But first, you need to reach it. Research elevators, then build one against the cliff. Right, so we need to click here, and we need to click this button for research, and it wants us to research the elevator. It's going to cost us 5 green sciencey things, of which we have 16. Dude will be running in and out of there and picking things up. We'll also need a road. I might build the elevator here. Hopefully I can. Let's give ourselves way through here. So if we click on the ship here, we need 28 wood. Right. When placing your elevator, you want it to put it somewhere that will give you access to a decent amount of space on the high ground, and will also give you access to the mountains and rusty hulks up top. Also, even elevators need to be constructed next to a road, so don't forget to place a road all the way up to where you want to build it. You get to use a transmogrifier to make more tools if you're running low. Right, so I was going to put it here, but I don't know if it'll actually let me put it here because that stone is up top. Oh, maybe. We'll see how we go. And I want to build right through here. So they'll do this. They need 3 tools. We have 4. They need 4 planks. We'll probably need to build another woodcutter, actually. Let's do that. Let's put another woodcutter in here. Get that going. Let's build some more houses. I put house there, maybe house here. Now that you can reach the highlands, you need to work out how to get your peeps to mine that stone. Let's get rid of that. And we need to click this, research, and we need to research mining. I don't know if these guys are... Oh yeah, look, they don't need roads to get to them. That's good. They'll just run wherever. Alright. You can see all the tutorial messages and tasks in the tutorial log, which I guess is this thing. Yep. Let's research, well, let's make another set of tools. I'm sure we'll need them to build here. So this thing is called a mountain. It's actually like a building. But obviously the little peeps, because they've forgotten everything that happened, they think it's a mountain. And these things here are rusting hulks, which kind of look like some sort of war machine or something. Time to build your stone quarry. Quarry must be placed next to a mountain and also next to a road. You may need to construct a road from the elevator over to the mountain you want to mine from. Quarry is also a building that pollutes its local area. Pollution affects how happy your peeps are and how efficiently they work. Choose where you place your buildings that produce pollution wisely. It's the other reason I put the houses all down here. So let's build a road. And we're going to need to get over here at some point. And then we're just going to start with this one here. We'll build this. So we'll have a little bit of a pollution area, which is just the blocks around it. Eventually we'll build mines here, and we'll be mining this stuff too. Right, we've got 20 people up on the surface. Pretty sure there'll be more people needed. A couple of houses. Not sure how many people. Must hold 4 people each. There's 20 and we've got 5 houses. And they get a bonus if they're next to another building. So it's one of the steps. So these ones won't get that. Now that your peeps are mining stone, you're well on your way to setting sail and discovering unseen lands. To find them, you'll need to repair ancient devices to make that old ship on the coast seaworthy. As I said before, 28 wood, 28 tools, 10 stone, and then food and something. Let's research there. And we're making stone. It goes up and down this little thing here. Cool little models. I'm assuming we're researching here. Yeah, so there's a speed penalty. You'll see this guy will probably speeds up when they hit the road. Do that for now, that'll let them get there faster. Excellent. Repairing the ship is going to take a lot of peeps and resources. Increase the population of your village to support the work that needs to be done. Yeah. Managed buildings can get bonuses and penalties depending on what they're placed to. Yes, I've said that. So again, if I like... Let's drop this down and if I build a house here, we'll get more of a bonus. Same if I take this one. So this has just got 2 people in it. And once this gets built, it should be able to have 4. So we get +1 bonus. Maybe it's just +3, +1 per house it's next to. Yep. So this has 3 in it. Well, your peeps are accumulating a lot of stuff. Let's research and build a warehouse to store the surplus resources in. Note that the warehouse requires 2 tiles. Okay, warehouse. And I'll probably put it here somewhere where it's nice and central. A little low on food. Well, it's going downwards, so let's maybe put food down here. People are reasonably happy, I believe. We have researched the warehouse. As it says, it's a two spot one, so we're building here. This is pollution area for this guy. It doesn't hit these houses, which is good. Food's still a little low, so there's water. We probably need to build another one of these guys. Warehouse is building. Choose which resources you want to store in your warehouse. Warehouses only have a limited space. More types of resources you store, a little less space there will be for each type. Wants us to add these 3. So close to repairing the ship, you'll need a better source of tools than the transmogrifier to find some iron in the highlands. Okay, so it wants us to research metalwork and then build an iron mine next to these guys. So we can build it there. Sunken ruins, interesting. One probably needs some to build the mine, so let's do that. Metalwork research is complete. It needs 2. Really, don't know if we had any actually. Okay, so little tip here is telling us that you can actually prioritise a building with this thing over the side here. Good. To process the iron into tools, you'll need an iron smelter and a toolsmith. They're special buildings that require power. Fortunately, your peeps have found an old generator near town. Build a ruined generator, then build your iron smelter and toolsmith. You need to continue to make tools with the transmogrifier until this is all set up. Okay, so it wants us to repair this side of road. Okay, I need to put a road there and then repair it. And then up the top here, we will build 1, 2. It means I'll need to actually build the mine for this one here eventually. Just fine. Some tools. Our power is up and running, and it is generating up to 16 it can store, 16 power. That is the wrong button. Alright, let's see. Made some iron apparently. Can I build a road? No, I can't build one through here. All it need now is this. For a small village, there's a lot happening here. Let's look at what's available to manage your settlements and peeps effectively. Click on the island details button. It's the big green one with the name of the island on it. This one. This panel has a whole lot of information for you to explore as you need it, arranged under resources, peeps, and building tabs. And now let's look at the peep details panel. This is obviously telling us supply and demand of food and research, etc., etc. So if you get right into min-maxing your setups, then this is a page for you. The peeps one. Here you can see every peep living on your island, along with things like what they're doing and a graph of how happy they are. You can click on the graph to make it bigger. For now, there's more to see, so close the island details panel with the close button or by clicking outside it. You can see they're all relatively happy. Alright, another thing you can do is view a variety of overlays that show you information directly on the planet. Click on the overlay button down the corner and select one of the overlays from there. There's all sorts of information in here about how pollution is spreading across your islands, how happy your peeps are, how resources are flowing, and more. There are tooltips on all the buttons that give you more information about what they'll show you. Now just close the overlay menu to get back to normal view. Finally, you can view detailed information about individual resources and how they're allocated in the top bar. Let's take a look at one of them, maybe your tools. Click on the Production Resources button and click on the Tools button. This is showing you a whole lot of things. You've got a line showing how many of the resource you've got available for use on the island out of the maximum you can store. A line showing you how many of the resource are allocated for use, such as in construction or producing other resources. You can turn on resource flow and resource storage overlays for this resource. If you click on any of the line graphs, it'll take you to each building on the island. That section applies to, in turn, each time you click. The small slider underneath the available line shows you to set an amount that is reserved for shipping and construction. This is really useful if you've got resources that your peeps keep using up and you're trying to ship it off to another island or keep it for building something. Try them out, then close the display by clicking the button that opened in the top bar. Well, peeps are becoming unhappy. They're working hard and dealing with pollution from some of your buildings. Unhappy peeps will move and work more slowly, so it's definitely worth keeping their spirits up. As well as looking in the peep details panel like you just saw, you can also check the happiness of a single peep by clicking on them. and on the small happiness graph at the bottom of their card. So let's pause so I can actually find a guy. And then you can click this. So one way to help your peeps stay happy is to give them better food and drink. Let's plant some vegetables and grow some tea. Later on you'll be able to grow orchards, but they need a different climate to the one this island has. Okay, so we need to do some research into gardening this time. Alright, these little dudes are doing some research. We are deconstructing this, the metal. We are melting it, we are turning it into tools, we are cruising. Just need a stockpile of tools and we can repair this bad boy. Let's get a road. Will do. Gives us some room for some more houses and a couple of farms here. Or maybe just the farms that I'm about to build. I don't want to build it too close to there. Anywhere here that's got pollution. I mean, technically there's no pollution there, right? Yes, there is. Alright. Okay, let's build. Which one's this? T? 1, 2. 2, what's this? A forest. There you go, they're going to build 4 farms, which has some different veggies, I guess. Instead of just straight potatoes, right? Potatoes might be able to keep you alive and, you know, for minimal effort, but it's not always tasty, right? Everything we need to repair the old ship, apparently. Power is the other one, so let's hit repair on that. They will do their thing. We're a little low on wood. We're trending in the wrong direction, I guess. They'll be pumping it into here at the moment. Alright, almost finished with the ship. What they're doing now, they're loading food and stuff in. Getting stone. Apparently food. And water. That's a weird noise. I'm assuming that's coming from here, or is it? I don't know. Such annoying little breaking grass type sound that's happening. Alright, so these guys are running all the way over here now to do them. Just got that one right back. But we will run out of science soonish on this island. They load this boat up. Surely they would have put it in the water before loading it up, right? Okay, there we go. Your peeps are sailing again, and they have so much to explore and learn. Oh, and I got an achievement. Try colonising a new island and seeing what else is out there to discover. Select your ship and then left click where you want to move. You can even click out in the empty space to move there. Once you find an island you want to settle on, move the ship right next to the quickest colonise button, then select where you want to start your new town. Cool. So we can then click out here and I guess find other islands. Ooh, hello. The air shimmers from the heat. Your ship has discovered a new island, but there's no lush grass to be found here. It's desert as far as the eye can see. You've heard that ancient humans once buried treasure in places like this, but you doubt any remains. You can grow nearly anything here, but only on the fertile green tiles. Peeps that travel too far from the village will get fatigued. It's hot out there. They'll need appropriate clothing to prevent that. I see. We've got some green areas here and one large look at scorpion. We can okay, discovered a new kind of ancient technology once used to connect the entire planet. Together with your explorers to unlock new secrets of the ancients. We've got like red signs now. I'm going to circumnavigate this island before we wrap up the video, because I'm at my normal wrapping up point now. As I said earlier, the game came out on Steam back in May, 14th of May. What's that? It sort of looks like a rocket. It is a rocket. Awesome. Links will be down below to go and check out the game, pick it up on Steam. As I said, made by Balancing Monkey Games and published by Team 17, who you may know from the Worms franchise. Okay, see if we can get around this place. Yeah, there we go. It's a fairly large island. Once we colonise, which I'll probably come in here somewhere. Would be wise. Or here. And then we can transport stuff between the two islands, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm wrapping it up here. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments. And there you go. Discovered a ruined spaceship. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll make it a more regular occurrence until we, get through at least a little bit of the game. Call it a mini-series if it happens. But thank you for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.